Ah, I was still muted. All right. We should be live now. And I did some stuff off stream. I'm gonna change to a different screen because this is this is very loud on my end. You guys weren't hearing the booming orchestral soundtrack. But yeah, so I actually did a few things off stream. So let us no, I don't want to load the autosave. Enter forth. So I made some decisions and I looked up some stuff, a lot of things regarding personalities in particular. Pretty sure I wasn't giving anyone British accents, but welcome back, Ties. I trust you had a peaceful respite. We'll just go with whatever. It's been like a week since I touched this, so I forget a lot of what I did, but I'll try my best. I took some screenshots, so we'll go through those in just a moment. Okay, I'm gonna need to remember all the buttons. So I believe I saved in Romeria. So I basically went and I got all the mini medals and monsters that are currently available. And there's an interesting mechanic to acquiring monster friends. So if we go over here, you'll see that we now have another member of the same species, and the spiked hair has leveled up by quite a bit. We've also got a Cumulus named Cloud. Nice little Final Fantasy reference. We've got I think we had the Prestidigitator last time. We now have Healy the Heel Slime, which I think the name Healy on a Heel Slime appears as like a mascot character in a bunch of different Dragon Quest games. And we also got Splatric. No, yeah, I think it's Splatric, Gobblebert, Trixie, and Harry were around before. So you notice that species strength is now 2 stars, but it seems that that's the most because there are question marks for ones that you can get more of. And there was some fun dialogue as well. So when I found Harry, or Hornbert rather, it said that Harry is over the moon now that they've got more spiked hair pals. The power of friendship makes Harry mightier than ever. So that's a pretty beefy upgrade. Also, at that northern location, there is this guy who is asleep on the ground at nighttime, who mentioned, here sleeps a great martial artist. Stories tell of his punching head of bear completely off. And if you wait until nighttime, there is he's asleep and there's a skeleton there that's like, yeah, I'm a great martial artist. I punched a bear's head clean off. So yeah, martial artist comes to life at night for whatever reason. And Healy said splooper, because they all have these fun little onomatopoeia things. In a different location, I found a pot floating above some grass. So that's a thing. And yeah, I think this is literally just what we're looking at. And I also took a random screenshot of the chain whip, I believe. And you'll notice that I was leveling up Mod a little bit. So let me get rid of this image source. And we can get back to business. So I discovered something interesting. So thieves and merchants don't actually have an active skill to do their stuff. If you finish a battle, the thief just has a percentage chance of stealing a thing. I don't know if the enemy has to be defeated or if the enemy just has to exist in the battle. So apparently, So the thing is, as we've discussed before, once you get a character to level 20, you can change their class. Apparently, you can do that as many times as you want, but you can't change the hero's class. It's similar to Etrian Odyssey. It cuts your stats down to about half, and you start over from level 1, and then you start leveling up again. This does mean, however, that the protagonist is going to be stuck with whatever stats that they end up with. So their personality is actually incredibly important. Although there is apparently a dungeon you can farm with a whole bunch of thieves that can steal skill seeds. So you can max everything out to 255, everyone's favorite 1 byte integer, or whatever that is. I should know that off by heart, but I don't. You'll also notice this was an accident, a happy accident. You'll notice that Anna's personality is Vamp. So early on, from the mini metal mogul or whatever his name is, we got a piece of equipment called a garter, and it was a decent piece of defensive equipment for our mage, there's no reason not to equip it, and I put it in the first slot just because Anna didn't have any other equipment at the time. I didn't notice the description. It's actually kind of hard to notice. The word vamp is in bold, and I didn't register that. If we recall one of the tutorials, personality items will take effect if they are put in the first equipment slot. So Anna's personality has been set to vamp by accident, pretty much as soon as I got this thing. Turns out that actually works out super beneficial, because Anna, like myself, was set up as a plugger, which gives boost to like strength and defense, I want to say. Or strength and stamina, because those are my highest stats. And then decent growth to resilience as well, I suppose. And that's kind of fucked up for a mage. Vamp is actually a personality trait that was only possible to obtain on female characters in the original game. And there is a whole bunch of discussion going on like game FAQs where people are trying to farm or force, like just creating characters en masse to try and get that personality type, just because it's like an average. So like Cthulhu's everyman personality is actually really funny. It provides no statistical bonuses or disadvantages. So I think it's actually really funny that Cthulhu's is an everyman gadabout, just literally the worst character with the most just whatever default personality possible. And then Vamp is just kind of like, plus 10 to 20% across the board. It's really good. So that's one of the reasons why Anna's kind of killing it right now. So Anna gets to keep the sexy garter. I'm sure they wouldn't complain. I'm sure they'll get a laugh out of it when I mention it off stream to them, or if they show up to stream tonight. But I was kind of tired of my character's agility and luck, and wisdom for that matter, being so terrible. And so I did a little bit of searching. Like, what personality types could I get? And I didn't want to burn one of the personality items, because we do have a few. Like, we got a Tearaway, we got Genius, Slippery Devil, Crybaby, and some of those are, like, better-ish, but none are super, super amazing or anything like that. Says like, okay, how can I fix this? So what I ended up doing is there is a dungeon up here, the Underground Lake, that we'll be visiting soon. And I decided to go there with Mod, do some grinding, and just beeline it to that one item and interact with nothing else. So I got a piece of equipment for myself called the Silver Rosary, that turns me into a daydreamer, so I'll get much better stat growth. Again, eventually we're probably going to make some extra thieves, hence why I mentioned that we still need a warrior, we still need a merchant. We will absolutely need a merchant at some point in the game. I do have Ditto in reserve for that, but We're also going to need like a couple extra thieves at one point, because if I want to do any like super crazy farming, we are going to want a team of 3 to 4 thieves to just farm a particular dungeon. I did buy some new gear. Lasada's got the edged boomerang, which I believe came from getting a bunch of mini medals. We now all have thorn whips, which I believe are better than the chain whip. No, they're worse. I think so the thorn whip I think can be used by pretty much everyone. The chain whip can only be used by the thief, monster wrangler, and the gadabout. So this is harkening back to the original game where only thieves apparently could use whips. The other interesting thing is that abilities are actually new to this game. So utility classes like merchant and thief back in the day, and then gadabout as well, would only get like 1 to 2 skills, spells specifically. The thief would get stuff oriented with stealth. The merchant could like summon a shop, and weird stuff like that. But now we have all these abilities. So what I was initially thinking of doing is just getting Cthulhu's to level 20 and then, upgrading him to a sage as soon as humanly possible, so that we actually have a proper party going. But apparently there are exclusive skills for every class now, abilities rather, that are worth getting. The gadabout's exclusive ability increases spell damage, which is amazing for the sage. So I have currently swapped the elevating shoes from Lasada to Cthulhu's, and we're going to just leave those on Cthulhu's until Cthulhu has learned all the skills that are possible from that class. What's the map button? Square. All right. So, a quick recap. So I went back to this place here. What was it called? You'll notice that Anna has now leveled up, and they now have Zoom, which can be used for 0 MP and allows you to teleport anywhere, so I no longer have to use those Chimera wings to get around. So yeah, Koriv. I went back there in the evening to get Healy. There was this forest here that we visited. I had to go back there during the daytime to get Hornbert. There's a little snowfield up here where I got another monster. And then around the mountains right in the center here on the right-hand side, there was another secret spot that had some treasure. And then I think there was also one that I visited southwest of the tower here. So the goal of today's stream is to just, make some progress. Nothing more, nothing less. And then I'll do more monster collecting and secret spot finding and mini metal gathering off stream. It's not going to be a super long one because I want to play some Sea of Thieves after this. But yeah. I forget if I think we ran into a few of these guys. I don't think I really have to, I forget if we had Bang last time, so this damages all enemies instead of a group of enemies. It's not as good as, Sizz, but, it's still useful when there's a lot of, dudes. But, Lasada's still gonna be kicking ass here, because the edge boomerang and, just the really good stack growth that they have. Of course, because we switched over the elevating shoes, he's not going to have as many crits due to luck. So this is the outpost that we were supposed to head to. There we go. Got a mini medal. Oh, I have some stuff to recall. So we got this prisoner. Was telling us about Robin Hood. The Chancellor was telling us about the desert south of Romeria. We're going to be going there later. We got this guy who's just telling us to go this way. Traveling merchant. So this guy's talking about the fountain as well, but they're talking about footsteps scaring it off. So I might need a thief skill that we don't get until like level 20, and it took a while to get mod to level 9, so that's something I'll also have to do off stream. Yeah, we have that thing about Asham that's in the desert, and then here's the martial artist guy. So now I can forget that one, now that we've checked out that screenshot. And there's the guy in Norvik talking about like returning to Crystal. Still don't know if I've gotten the one to the south back on the original island, but that's what that's about. And so the north by the massive tree next to the mountain, and then down on one side of the mountain, I think I got those two because they are pretty much on opposite sides of the mountain. Definitely got the snowy spot on the northern coast, and then the one by a river to the east. I think we're going to encounter once we start heading into the desert. Seen my fair share of towns, but I've never known monsters to appear within them until now. Doesn't matter if it's day or night, nowhere's safe. What's the world coming to? Nope. Rock. Special medicine. Okay. Alright. Big heal. Oh, and the original title for this game, like the original version of Dragon Quest III, is Seeds of Salvation. And considering everything else seems to be based on like seeds to increase character stats and whatnot, I think the personality items were also classified as seeds back in the day, not books. Might be wrong on that, but I've seen people refer to personality seeds. So I wonder if this was the first game that seeds were introduced in. I know that skill seeds and stuff are a thing in other games like Dragon Quest XI as well. Hold it right there. That way lies Il Regno di Portoga, the Kingdom of Portoga. If you want to go through there, you must find the Chiave Magica, scusi, the magic key. Facile, eh? It used to be that anyone could come and go as they pleased. But with the great number of monsters lately, we have been forced to restrict who can pass through. Ah, the door leads to the land of Portoga. If you have the Chiave Magica, scusi, magic key, then you are free to go through. Che, you wish to know where the magic key can be found? Trust me, if you cannot find it for yourself, then things beyond this door, they are not for you. Now shoo, go on, vada via! It used to be that anyone could come and go as they pleased, but with the great number of monsters lately, we've been forced to restrict who can pass through. I don't remember anyone mentioning a magic key. So I guess the outpost that they were in fact referring to... Yeah, we gotta get to, Okay, so it's just updated our objective to say, hey, go to Skyfall Tower. So that's probably where the key's gonna be. But one thing that's worth pointing out is that this game is supposed to be kind of a reference to the real world. So like, locations like Portoga is supposed to be Portugal, and Koriv and Norvik are northern European countries and stuff like that. Romeria is supposed to be like Rome. And so we're going to encounter a lot more of that as we go on. But I kind of got that impression, like when we got to Romeria and everyone started being like Italian as fuck. All right. It's dungeon time. I will say, playing this, that looks like a trap. Oh, there we go. We're probably okay to just... Very nice. Also, something of note, so I talked about this last time, some stuff about like the formation and whatnot. So apparently the further ahead a member is in a party, the more likely they are to be attacked. Chain sickle. All right. Is that the kind that we had before? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, that was not actually a, what was I just talking about? Yeah, playing this game has made me consider, like, hey, maybe when Black Friday deals are on, I should consider getting Dragon Quest XI. But at the same time, I've seen some really cool footage of East 10 basically working like a character action game. So now I'm like, I guess I should fucking start my East series playthrough that was going to happen at some point. So I don't know. We'll do something. More and more retro games on the way. Who could have ever seen that coming? Can make a group of enemies disappear. Let's give that a try. Well... Wow. There is something a little disturbing about just someone yelling poof, and then the thumb of God just comes down and just smooshes them like a bug. Yeah, so forget what I was talking about when that trap sidelined my brain. But I did actually look into the initial personality test. So what's interesting there is all the questions that you answer. First off, sometimes they'll loop back on themselves, because I was asked if I like physical activity twice. So saying like no to that put me into one list of questions, and then the answers I chose put me back to that, and choosing no the second time puts you on a different path. So it does recognize like, oh, this is the second time you've answered this question. If you answer the same, we're gonna put you over here, so that you don't get stuck in an infinite loop, which is nice. And I went through the whole list, and apart from maybe like one or two kind of permutations of like the questions I was kind of like about, I basically would have ended up with the same answer every single time, which is kind of cool that it worked out that way. But what's really interesting about it is after you answer all the personality questions, the event that you get, like the one where we had to push rocks for the old man, that is decided based on the results of your personality questions. You will get different little scenes to act out. So there's one where you become a dragon, and you wake up in a town and you go to talk to townspeople, and by talking to anyone, you light them on fire and kill them. And then it's up to you. Do you continue to interact with every person in the town and burn all of them, or do you realize, oh fuck, and then leave? And based on how many people you burn, or if you decide not to interact with anyone, etc., much like with the old man and the rock, if we just left immediately, we would have gotten the lazy bones personality. If you deliver like a rock, you get one personality. If you deliver like 2 to 5, you get a different personality. And you can deliver like up to 40 apparently. So like I delivered I want to say 15 rocks. The next threshold would have been 20, and I stopped because the rock pile didn't increase after 6. But I did note at the time, like, oh hey, the rock pile changed. What is there a thing? And I just only crazy people would keep delivering those rocks, because there's nothing that's going to stop you unless the dialogue eventually, when you deliver 40, it actually says like, yeah, okay, stop, fucking stop. So just knowing me, I feel like we ended up with the most accurate result, because that's like just about the amount of time. I don't think we got to keep any of that gold in retrospect. I never checked that. But I think that's just exactly the amount of rocks that I would have pushed in any circumstance for the amount of persistence that I have. Because I don't think I would have gone to 20 or let alone 40.
There's a band of thugs led by a bloke named Robin Hood that call this tower home, you know? Just keep your wits about you. Once you start getting close to the top floor, those upper levels are crawling with the blighters.
I was not British thug at all. That is one of the voices that I really appreciated in Dragon Quest Heroes whenever you see those guys. This is like the voice that I try to do for Explore Boons on the Zone Zero, where it's I'm basically just trying to do a terrible Nigel Thornberry expression, and sometimes to get my head in the mindset, I just have to go for good old like smashing kind of. It's the same thing with these guys. It's just like a cool, blindly kind of, you know, to set my brain on the right track. But I don't feel like doing that every time. Skyfell Tower may be swarming with monsters, but one can navigate it with surprising ease if one focuses on each fiend's weakness. Some monsters are weak to fire spells, such as Frizz and Sizz. There are also those who will not last long when assaulted with wind-infused incantations like Whoosh. In summary, different fiends have different vulnerabilities. Doubtless, your companions will work out what attacks to use against which enemies in due course. You simply need to apply the right tactics. Yeah, so similar to games like Persona and Final Fantasy 13, with a focus on auto-battling. It's just like, yeah, get enough details in the monster menu, and the AI-controlled party members will intuit which elements they should be using against various enemy types. I always think that's a neat detail that's always wasted on these games, because auto battle always feels like shit. Like at the very least, like Final Fantasy 13 doesn't give you a choice, and I think there's something to be said for that. But then there's also something to be said about how Lightning Returns just removes the alternate party members entirely, and just becomes like a weird 1v1 arena fighter. It's worth noting that enemies in the next dungeon definitely have some more teeth to them. So we are definitely reaching the point where our power leveling from earlier, thanks to the elevating shoes from the pre-order bonus, are oh, is that a friend? The benefit is starting to wear off. Hello, friend. Ties calms the monster with a soothing voice and tells it about Monty's monster menagerie. Splooper! Monster happily heads off to go and greet Monty. Bub. Upon meeting up with Monty, the monster is given a new lease on life and a new name, too. A wizard staff. I think that's the one that we already had before. Well, I actually wasn't expecting to Yeah, so I was able to confirm that that does increases the gadabout's eel slime appears, huh? Alright. That doesn't increase their evasion. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I didn't notice that effect before. That makes it quite obvious. I will say the status effect symbols are a little subtle. They could be a bit more noticeable. I wonder what that was about to do. Yeah. Asada got poisoned. That's rough. I don't think we have any spells that can cure ailments yet, so we do have to spend our antidotes. But we have a lot. I just keep those in the item bag now because there's no point in using them in battle because you don't actually take damage over time. It's purely damage when you walk around. Here we go. Oh yeah, I also got this spell, Quick Clang. Turns all party members to steel for several turns, rendering them invulnerable but immobile. Apparently this only used to affect the protagonists. Oh, we should probably... we have Attack Attacker, a heavy hit that reduces an enemy's attack. And abilities can only be used in battle, so you cannot use this to heal outside. But we can try Call of the Wild. Now, Call of the Wild does more damage the smaller the enemy group is. Because it only does 4 hits across the entire enemy force. I could have sworn it actually said the specific damage numbers as well, but... I think it was like 2 to 20 times 4. That might have been a thing that I read online. So not super strong. Apparently, a lot of the monster wrangler skills work like that, where they're very much fixed in the amount of times that they will hit enemies, and the amount of damage that each hit is capable of. So Lasada using the boomerang right now with their high agility is optimal. Actually, no, I should save that for... let's use... Also got Kabuff and Decelerado. I forget if we had those last time or not. So I imagine it is possible to, like, switch characters around all the various classes to give them all the skills, which makes the Sage a little less interesting, I feel, because, like, the Sage's main benefit is they are apparently quite strong statistically, and they learn all the wizard and priest, or the mage and priest skills, but, like, you can just level up a mage and then turn them into a priest or vice versa. And if you can just use skill seeds on everyone to max out their stats, then the stat growth kind of doesn't matter in the end. Apparently, personality traits were added in a... not the original NES version of this, along with the Thief class, I think. Okay, so Bronze Shield is currently the best armor we got going. Yeah, I also got a silver platter somewhere that I think was off stream. I mean, it's not like I schedule shit anyway. Let's go bang. But hey, at least fucking Purity Bot has started to do its job again. I was looking into replacing it. And I probably still will, because it's still really not good that one of Purity Bot's functions just stopped working with little communication, and they didn't respond for months. Whistle. So whistle attracts the attention of your nearby monsters. Cool, thanks. Lovely. A lot of nothing in that room. Well, that at least did some decent damage. Apparently juggling rocks also deals a fixed amount of damage. Like at most it could do is 8. Which makes it really funny because you were hitting yourself for the maximum damage every time. Hey, when Cthulhu actually uses the whip, it's really good. What are you doing here?
This place has been home to the world's great bandits for generations. Just feel the history.
Is that? I suppose you could also say that if you go to a Senate. Well, the Gadabout is actually able to use whips like the Monster Wrangler and the Thief. Which I don't know if that was possible in the original version. Because everything that I was seeing suggested that only the thieves could use whips. I am kind of curious how it would feel about one of the modern ones like Dragon Quest 8 or 11. Because I really like this classic aesthetic, but And I did play a bit of it on the PS4. Although the weird thing is that the PC version, well, you can I think you can, hold on. Can you get both versions? Okay, so they they delisted the original version of Dragon Quest XI from Steam when the Switch version came to it. And I get the impression that visually they're the same, but the Switch version apparently uses MIDI music rather than orchestral. I need to actually look and see. Oh, hell yeah. How did that go? Love fish and chips. That is something I would eat a lot more often if fish wasn't so fucking expensive. Fish is so good. It's one of my favorite. I love seafood. It's so good. I need to try, like, even the gross ones like clams or oysters at some point. Trying to find a comparison between the PC version specifically. Yeah, it seems to be more of a visual issue. Actually. Still looks fine though. Might have to look that up off stream. Oh, it's the vanilla version that had the MIDI soundtrack. It's actually the new version that added the orchestral stuff. And then there's also a 2D mode that they added for the Switch version. But it's not like stuff like Halo Reach Anniversary, where you can just switch between them freely at any point. It like changing to 2D or back to 3D switches you, like it knocks you back like to the beginning of the chapter or something like that. Yeah, it seems that they just used the Switch base for the visuals. So comparing them both on PC, apparently the 11S version looks a lot worse. Ah, nice. Honestly, if they're going for this whole, like, gadabout thing, I'd rather it be as, like, chaotic as fucking possible. I would actually find it really funny if the gadabout could successfully escape and leave the party behind for the rest of the fight. Or it would be, like, kind of a ruse where they disappear from the fight for a couple turns, and then they appear behind, like, one of the enemies and, like, get, like, a guaranteed crit on them. That'd be really funny. And that, you just graced your knee but didn't take any damage. May as well just take damage if they're gonna do that. See, the problem is now I'm craving fucking fish and chips. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else on top of the tower here. But we may potentially have our first proper boss fight here. Because the last tower we climbed, we just spoke to an old man and it was like, oh, hey, here, have the key, enjoy. It's gonna be a little disappointing if Robin Hood is just like, oh, here, have this magic key. Sizzle and drain magic. Ooh. Okay, so that I'm assuming is gonna do more damage. Yeah, burns a group of enemies. Steals an MP. Okay, well, all right. Nice. Kind of underwhelming, but, you know, whatever. I'll say these environments are really charming.
Take this.
Hey, let's go. A prayer ring. That was a different musical tone for that. Interesting. Can restore MP, but has a chance of breaking. That'll just sit there forever then. Nice. And apparently, as the Gadabout levels up and they get more random shit they can do, the chance that they will do said random shit increases. Bye. The efficacy of poof is surprisingly high. You'd think that luck would factor into it to some extent, but that luck's terrible. Yeah, we gotta... Oh, did that actually cleanse the poison? Ooh, that's nice. Can't recall any games that do that.
Oh, you lot! Looks like we got some unwanted guests here!
There it is.
Ah, just what we need. We better let the boss know, eh?
I got a pretty nice setup here. Oh. Wow. See, that makes me wonder if there's something that we can actually land on. Because if the world map has some verticality to it and some areas that we can't access, there could very well be like a ledge that's like partway up the tower that we could land on if we go outside the left side. No. Oh well, it was worth a try. How are we health-wise? We should be fine.
Fair play to you. You done all right making it this far. But if you think you're gonna catch me that easy, you got another thing coming.
Oh.
See ya?
Really? I mean... Skull ring. Alright, what does that do? Lone wolf. Ruby wristband. Show off. Alright. Whee! Hello.
You don't give up, do ya?
I guess that's just to give you an opportunity to heal, I suppose.
Well, if you want a piece of me, let's go!
Damn, that's a character sprite. All right. Oh, that's not a. Oh, I was about to say like this isn't actually gonna work on them, is it? But they made them all separate groups, so it probably does. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna try it just to see. That was a good turn. Ah, man. Woof. All right, that'll be enough of that. Let's use attack attacker on Robin Hood.
Got you!
Very nice. Oh, that's huge. All right. It seems like a good strategy. Very nice.
This ought to help.
There we go.
Take this!
Okay, ice damage did more. I'm curious. Good job to us. Ooh. There we go.
All right, it's a fair cop. I'll give the poxy crown back. Just let me go, will ya?
You tripped over and did a significant amount of damage to the boss. I'm more interested in letting him go. I'm just curious if there's a... Okay. If you don't let him go, he just keeps begging for his life.
Cheers, ears!
Would you Adam and Eve it? We're free, boss! Just need to find somewhere to lay low, and we'll be back in a bees in honey before you know it.
That's some interesting slang.
It is he, Robin Hood, the bandito.
Think that's our cue, boss?
When it bleeding rains. You're a saint, though. Be lucky, eh? Ta-da!
Oh, and apparently refusing to see the king at the beginning can also alter your personality.
Ah, mi perdoni. They fled before we could capture them.
I see. Well, at least the crown is in safe hands. Ire will be most pleased.
Although you need to refuse like multiple times before it changes, so doing it once just to see doesn't do anything.
Hero of Aliahan, your help was most vital in securing the crown. Please deliver it to our king yourself.
At some point I might create another save just to see what some of those alternate personality scenes look like.
He will want to thank you personally, and I'm sure the outpost will be reopened soon after.
But, Commendatore, that is not enough.
Ah, see. How could I forget? Even once the outpost reopens, you will need the Chiave Magica, the magic key. Were it possible, I would love nothing more than to hand it to you myself as your reward. It is just, well, I'm unsure as to its location, you see.
Actually, I have heard it is hidden in the desert to the south, within the Great Pyramid.
Davvero? I suppose that would make sense. Now, my men and I must return to the castle al più presto. I swear we will repay you someday for this kindness. The best of luck looking for the key. May the goddess go with you.
Well, all's well that ends well. Look at that! It's the king's crown. I put the king's crown into the equipment bag. Can I actually jump off of this? Ah, yes. All right. Oh, interesting. Back to Romaria. All right. So apparently, the King's Crown... Oh, they changed this. Apparently the King's Crown used to be like the best equipment for mages. So there's actually a reason you might not give it back. Yeah, back in the original NES version. You should probably save. Oh, I also completely missed a mini medal at this fountain right there. It's just at like the front of the fountain.
Can it really be true? Have you brought our crown back to us? You are a hero indeed, worthy of a realm of your own to rule, deserving of a crown. Will you take the crown of our dear country in my stead? It weighs so heavily upon my brow. Assent, and I will abdicate immediately in your favor. So, will you accept the priceless gift I offer?
Sure.
Excellent! Then it is decided. Long live the new regent of Romaria!
Yeah! Wait, really? I must thank you for acquiescing to the king's eccentric demands. However, I'm well aware you are on an important mission of your own. Should you find yourself needing to return to your travels, visit the monster arena. That is where you'll find the former king. You see, the king has shirked his duties to go and watch monsters more times than I can count. I am certain he is in the arena. Cool. Alright, we're the king now. What up? Oh, to speak to one's king is an honor indeed. May our worship his majesty's wishes exceed. Foldery, doldery. Simper. Okay. I'm not sure what that would translate to. Caspita, why King Thais? You look every inch the royal personage. We must find you a princess to marry. How about a prince?
All hail His Majesty. Viva el Rey.
I'm the king now. It's Viva il Ties. Is there anything I can ransack here? There's a locked door. What happened to the party, by the way? Don't be silly. A king would never stoop to carrying his possessions around by himself. Careful now, His Majesty is rather fond of his current attire. How presumptuous of you. A king would never squander his time reminiscing. How perfectly ridiculous. Who ever heard of a king stooping to common magic tricks? Are you suggesting His Majesty is some lowly court jester? His Majesty reads all about how strong and heroic he was back in his adventuring days. That will be wholly unnecessary. His Majesty's royal person remains free from injury. His Majesty attempts to change the party's lineup before realizing he's all alone. His Majesty begins making a battle plan, but he has no one to share it with. Damn. I mean... Really? Come on.
Oh, you're my king. Mi dispiace. I'm sorry.
I mean, I want to pet a bunicorn too.
I've heard the news. You are a new king, Thais, see? And by order of the royal guard, I must ask that you do not leave the town, Majesty. This I do for your protezione. Cazzarola! If only it had been I who defeated Robin Hood, and perhaps instead now I would be king. Eek! Majesty! Forgive my foolish mutterings! Ah! Viva il Rey! I have heard the tale of how the mighty Ties bested wicked Robin Hood, and returned the crown of our kingdom. You are indeed worthy of ruling us, your Majesty. Viva el Rey! Yoi! Ties, can it indeed be you? You have become preeminent. Ha! You seem almost as if king of this country. Ha ha ha!
This is some dude in the garden behind a door no one can open.
Oh, he made you king in his place. So still he cannot mend his foolish ways, ah? Porca miseria.
There's some interesting paintings. Kind of crazy the amount of work you would put into a painting like that in like a sprite case based game like this. Let's go talk to the prisoner. Tell him that not only did we beat his boss, but became the king in exchange.
King, you're having a giraffe, ain't you? Didn't you let Robin Hood escape? I mean, no offense, but what the heck are they playing at? And in a soft touch like you, the reins.
Damn, it's almost like if Robin Hood had had someone else take the crown, and then he returned the crown himself, he could have been king. Yeah? Think about it. Yeah, but it does like fixed damage. Wasn't very impressive.
all hail Ire, King, Your Majesty. You are the sun, the moon, the ground beneath our humble shoes. Viva il Re! Well, no, the king still has to. Berto, I don't think that was polite enough. Should have bowed when you barked at me. Well, no, it's not having the crown itself. It's returning the crown as a noble deed, so that the king has an excuse to go gambling and leave it with the rando who returned it.
Che onore, it is Il Re himself. But Majesty, you look so much younger than before. I joke, but it is a great thing that you are now king. Our land needs an injection of youthfulness. Buona fortuna. Majesty, it is too dangerous for you to leave the town. We must ask that you remain within the town gates.
Okay. Can the king pray?
Majesty, kind Majesty, I beg of you to please be saving the village of Norvik from its terrible fate. I'm not having heard from my relatives back in Norvik for many years now. I cannot help but think that something terrible is having happened.
Oh yeah, we can't recall anything.
Well, if it is not the new monarch of our fair land, Almighty Goddess, we pray that you give this humble servant of yours the strength and wisdom to be a fair and just king.
We can't even save! I guess it's probably for the best to prevent soft locks.
Hooray! Hooray! Long live the new king! That spiked hair that liked to visit the fountain at night has vanished recently. Do you know anything of this, Majesty?
Yeah, we're tight.
Mamma mia! The king himself has come to see an old nonna such as me. Grazie, Majesty. Grazie mille. Kind Majesty, I wonder if you might, for an old woman nearing the end of her days, perform a small favor? Grazie. You see, it is the Signore to whom is charged the care of the castle flower beds. He shirks his duty. The gardens, they are remembrance to our former queen consort, rest her soul. To let them go to seed would be an insult to her memory gravely. Per favore, you must till him. No, order him. The flower beds, they must be weeded.
Is that an actual thing I can do? I don't want to waste time talking to a whole bunch of NPCs. I mean, maybe I'll do that.
Rebio, goodness. Ciao. I mean, salve, Your Majesty. It is an honore. By the way, Majesty, has the hero still not come from Allian to save us? This is strange, no? Oh, your majesty, you would speak with a humble traveler such as myself? Incredible. You are an inspiration to us all.
Okay. Let's maybe go to the flower beds. I don't think this is actually a thing. Ah.
Was there something you wish to talk with me about, Majesty? Che, the weeding of the flower beds? Forgive me, Majesty. I've indeed been lax in this respect. Now that you speak to me of it in person, I see it as a matter of great importance. To tell the truth, I had thought nobody cared for my work, and had begun to dream of becoming a major soldier. Now I see that it's not so. Grazie, Majesty. I shall weed the flower beds until not a stray blade of grass remains.
How do I... There we go. Just, I don't think I skipped anything new, but... I wonder if that actually does anything. Hello, Ida. Yeah, we're doing king shit, Ida.
Your Majesty, good day. I pray that you're healthy and well. Viva el Rey. Ah, by the way, the previous king, he went down the stairs not so long ago. You are a new king, see? Then please, I beg of you, you must lower the taxes.
Best I can do is like a 2-month holiday.
Welcome, welcome. You couldn't knock me down with a feather. I look round and the king is standing right there. Talk about a surprise. Anyway, thank you very much, Your Majesty. We do great business here and we hope to continue.
Ciao, signore. Hey, what an extravagant outfit you are wearing. Molto elegante. I love it. Your Majesty, please forgive my dissent, but this is no place for a king. Might I suggest you leave before someone sees you here? Your Majesty, what honor, what privilege that you expected today. Please, this way. The best seat in the house awaits. Oh my, Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. I shall pray to the goddess to bless your reign, that it may be long and bestow great bounties upon your loyal subjects.
Good to see you. What in goddess's name are you wearing? You're king here now. Well, if that's the case, I imagine you've got all sorts of royal duties to be attending to. You mustn't be seen mucking about in the monster arena.
Long live our new king! Viva el Rey! Oh, Your Majesty, I'm here to take part in a tournament. Terribly sorry about this, but I cannot allow the king to partake in our commoner pastimes. Please abdicate the throne first.
That's just a little bold. You can't be seen with us. Give up the throne, loser.
Alright. Sure.
Majesty, c'è diavolo, fai? Whatever are you doing in a place such as this?
There he is.
I understand completely, Majesty. You do not need to explain your presence here to me. You are human, after all. Who has time to work when monsters are fighting? Not I. we are but men, see? Do not worry, I'll not tell a soul of your being here. Not a soul.
I can actually hold down on the analog stick to fast forward through dialogue. That's good to know.
It's the king.
What if I always could have gone here?
What's that? Your Highness? Come to watch the monsters fight it out, eh? Me too. I ain't a fun spot out there.
But your majesty, whatever are you doing in this place? It is so very beneath your station. Mm-hmm. Me? Why, I've merely come to see how the other half live, of course, as I'm sure of you. Mm-hmm.
Likely story.
Well met, friend. It is I, the former king. And may I say that being a commoner is more fun than I had ever imagined. Have you tried your hand at these monster fights? It is most amusing. Ah, but do not let our kingdom fall into ruin now. How goes the governing anyway? Is the throne to your liking? I hope that our paths will cross again soon. Until then, have fun.
Alright. Looks like that's the end of Dragon Quest 3. Short game. Oh, maybe not. You can mash down, I guess.
You say that you are not enjoying the life of a king? That you wish to relinquish your title? No. Thank the heavens for that. You had me worried for a moment there. Hope that our paths will cross again soon. Until then, have fun. You surely mean it, huh? Well, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue if it does not make you happy. It was brief, but a small break from kingship was just what the doctor ordered. Very well, Tice. It is time for you to return to your quest.
Alright.
Just between ourselves, I too have served as sovereign 5 times, in fact. Should you ever wish to experience royal life again, I'm sure His Majesty would be more than willing to accommodate you. Tell me, Tice.
No, I have not yet. There we go. Recall. Romaria. There we go. Okay. We can also forget that. Okay. Yeah, so we've done that. Yeah, okay. Sean, we haven't been there yet. Okay. We should probably speak with the king again. Oops.
And I had wished to hand the crown that weighs so heavy on my brow to you, Tice. You're at home here in Romaria, yes? The thought occurs to me. How would you like to rule in my stead? Would this please you? No. Very well. Suppose I cannot force the crown upon your head. I had so wished to see our dear country might blossom under a young king such as yourself. But it cannot be helped. Cose val il mondo. Such is life. You must do what must do. What? You must do what you must do.
Alright. That was a sentence. Oh, and we're all healed. Oops.
Ma, che vergogna. What a shame. What a great, great shame. I'd hoped that you would make our country great again.
I did the favor for you, lady. I'm gonna just go stomp on that flower bed. Yeah, it's living life as a Pokemon now. And here we go. Whoop. So although our objective is having us go through the desert to the southeast, all the like collectible lists and stuff for like monsters and mini medals basically say that we can go do this stuff at Norvik to return the fairy crystal and whatnot. So we're gonna explore the underground lake. Man, I still can't get over this lighting. It's so good. Morphean mushroom. Oh, those mushrooms aren't that strong. Ooh, that magic does a lot of damage. Did Cthulhu just bedazzle himself? I like being able to access a map of the dungeon, honestly. Yeah, these guys might actually have some punch to them, but they're not super healthy.
Somewhere in this cave is a spring blessed by the most holy, with the power to restore physical and mental well-being. But why would she hide such a miraculous gift in so dismal a place as this? Do you hear the voices of lamentation that echo through these chambers? A truer test of faith I cannot imagine.
It's a mini medal. I suppose you could make the argument that the formation kind of works the same for enemies as well, because when attacking with like a whip or a boomerang, the enemies that are more to the right of the enemy lineup will take less damage. And I'm also curious, I know that Jessica uses a whip in Dragon Quest VIII. I'm curious if whips in the other games have similar properties. As well, I'm normally a fan of like a dual wielding character type. A character whose basic attacks hit like an entire group of enemies is always really cool too. That worked out. Nice. Snooze. Was that a buddy? Cloak of Evasion. There we go. Hey, buddy. Gurgle, gurgle. Quack. The monster gleefully hurries off to go and greet Monty. Because he's an anteater. He's named Antony. Gobblebert is over the moon. Now they've got more ant gobbler pals. Nice. Wait, was that 17 damage? Okay, I thought it used to be fixed at like 8 damage as most. Maybe it was 18. I don't know. That was a lot. Oh, something I forgot to mention earlier. So the you can acquire the monsters in any order, but the names always are created in the same order, no matter which ones you get first. So Harry always ends up being your first Bunicorn, even if you get the Bunicorn from the second location first. And then Hornbert always ends up being the second one. Which is a little lame. I kind of wish you could customize that and choose like which one represented the squad. Nice. Oh, no, that wasn't. There we go.
Take this!
Air Riviere. What is that? Oh, it prevents spells from being sealed. Yeah, it seems like a no-brainer. I just want to try this for fun. think I'm gonna get to attack in time. What is the accuracy on that? That's insane. Oh, you don't get the experience. That would be why. Defizzle. What will that do? Okay, we can now unseal. That's really good. So the character that has the anti-sealing can now unseal. Iron Lance. I would use that if I didn't have whips on everyone. Which just seemed like the best weapon choice. I almost get the impression that Poof works like a reverse escape spell, almost. Oh, that's interesting. So apparently party members can be hit by that, and it works like kind of what I talked about earlier, where they get removed from the party and sent back to Patty's party place. That's really interesting. So yeah, it's not an instant kill. It is a disappearing spell. Like, just get the fuck out of the battle. So that's why it's so effective. Interesting. Well, now we know. So did I just level up, or does that cost nothing? Oh, Flame Slash. I don't think I've ever used that. Probably should have used that against Robin Hood. Oh, it costs 2. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, so that seems to be the... Well, hold on. Can evac be used in a battle? No. Probably not. So this is where I got the rosary. A snooze stick. A group of enemies. Better than the wizard staff. Very nice. I do kind of wish that there were more like big budget sprite-based games like this. Because, like, I just keep thinking about, like, how, like, Arc System Works has gone in the direction that they have with all their fighting games, and SNK as well. I don't know what I honestly don't know what SNK's problem with, like, KOF 12 and 13 was. The level of detail is probably just way too fucking high, but, like, Arc System Works didn't really seem to have issues with Blaze Blue. And of course there are still games like Under Night coming out, but it is kind of bummer that it feels like we're kind of going away from sprite-based games with at least a high level of polish, except for like the indie space. So I do appreciate seeing these HD-2D games for what they are. I just keep appreciating all the details on these sprites and everything. Oh, nap time. Nice. We don't need those anymore. Boomerang really hits hard when there are very few enemies remaining. Oh, should have taken the other path. Yeah, when I explored this place previously using a guide, there were no maps of this version of the game. So I kind of had to... I was using like a written guide, and like it didn't even mention the other chest down to the lower right there. And I was just like, which one is it? I don't want to grab an item that I don't need yet. Steel broadsword. That sounds like it's probably going to be very strong. Compared to the... So Iron Lance is 83. Oh, yeah. But I'd rather keep using the whip. I still honestly think that Square Enix should have gone a step further. If they were gonna go, I don't understand the point of going like type A, type B when it doesn't change the pronouns that the characters use. I would love for them to use gender neutral pronouns if they're gonna do the type A and B body types, so that I could have used the other protagonist sprite, and so that we could have like gadabout boys, gadabout femboys, you know, instead of clowns.
Take this.
I'm just saying. I'm also kind of curious. So apparently they added booty shorts to the artwork of the canonical female warrior, but I don't think those appear on the in-game sprite. So I'm kind of hoping whoever... I got an idea if we decide to make a warrior at some point, like who I might make that. And I'm hoping that they choose the sprite that I'm thinking of. Although I suppose the bodies are the same. It's really just the hairstyle that's different, so it doesn't really matter. Tides opens the wooden box. Look at that! It's the Dreamstone! Some sort of note inside the box. Tides decides to give it a read.
Dear Mother, I hope you can forgive me. But if fairies and humans can't be together in this world, then we have no choice but to go together to the next. All my love, Aniseed.
So I'm curious what the old man will tell us if we go back to Norvik. There's also a mini medal in the inn that I missed when I got that. It was there was a bag that was hanging off the background in one of the upstairs, like, top right room. Where was he? Was he in the inn? No, he was in this house over here. There we go.
The fairies dwell in a small village hidden in the woods by a cave that is west from here. Please help us.
So probably if we went to that village first, they would have told us where the Dreamstone was. Oops. Oh well. Fairy village. And a horse. Whoa, this is pretty large.
You know, I see monsters in the village from time to time. Usually I just chase them off, but there's the one that refused to budge on evening recently. Awfully strange stuff. Come to think of it, I just finished getting dinner ready, so maybe it was drawn by the scent of my inspired cooking.
Might have to use musk to attract that monster then. It is not out and about at the moment. Very cool.
Hello! Welcome to the super secret fairy village. Hey, I'm not supposed to speak to humans. My mummy will be really angry if she finds out. I'm expecting you have been to Norvik and seen the sleeping people, yes? The sleeping is the fault of my son. If he had not been running away with the princess of the fairies. Came here to make an apology in his place, but no. The queen, she will not even listen to me. Whatever can I do?
Oh.
Not allowed to sell things to horrible humans. Go away!
Okay.
Eek! Humans, help me! I don't want to be kidnapped!
Alright. 66 gold coins. Seed of Magic.
What are you doing in our village? It's supposed to be fairies only.
I mean, I got a fire sprite with us.
Get out! You're not allowed here. Wait! Is that the dreamstone you've got there?
No, it's mine.
They jumped into the underground lake together and drowned.
And it's all your fault.
And all because I wouldn't let them be together.
That was surprisingly dark.
Here. Take this wakey dust and go back to Norvik.
Okay, that's a little hard to take seriously.
Oh no, my daughter just died. Here, take this wakey dust and make them all go wakey uppy.
You can use it to lift the curse I put on the place. It's what Aniseed would have wanted.
I mean, she probably would have wanted to live with her lover, but you know.
Oh, Annie, my little girl. What have I done?
I'd obtain some wakey dust. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm grateful for your help. But don't think that this means I like humans now. I don't. Now go away. Just go.
Is there anything I can do to make myself not look like a human? Oops. It's a bigger hitbox than I thought. Wow. Hi, Heal Slime. I do kind of wish there was a spell that could advance time. Because not every place has an inn that you can actually use. And the encounter rate is so high. And we already tried using an item to reduce the encounter rate, and it did fuck all, so... The day-night system I'm not a big fan of, personally. Oh, you don't have to... Oh, time passes... Well, shit. You don't have to walk around. Well, okay. That's better, but still annoying. But at least you can do that for free. It actually takes a lot longer when walking around, considering... Oh, there's someone wandering around over there. Okay. Monster. Where you at? Oh. Was that you? Yeah. There he is. Edgar. Okay. Now rescue 10 monsters. Perhaps it's time to pay Monty a visit and check up on the little critters in his care. Monster Wrangler feels like he knows a little bit about monsters. Well done on reaching the 10 monster milestone. You now understand even more than before about how monsters live their lives. Away we go. Wakey dust could likely be used to rouse the villagers from their slumber. Use the wakey dust on the villagers? Fizzles out a handful of wakey dust. The wakey dust scatters on the wind and whirls throughout the village. One by one, the villagers awaken. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Hello to you. Welcome to the village of Norvik. Oh, it seems I've fallen asleep for a short nap. You're not having watched me while I slept, are you? Yeah, you are strange and unpleasant. You are a strange and unpleasant liar. Alright. Didn't really have much of a choice, I suppose.
Ortega, he's gone. In the woods, I was attacked by monsters. The mighty Ortega came to my grateful rescue and brought me safely to home. Oh, such big, strong arms, such a rugged, handsome face. How I long to be loved and to love and be loved by that hardy hero. It was really a shame that Ortega had to leave us. He was gentle when he turned me down, at least. He told me his heart belongs to his wife and child.
Jesus Christ. Calm down, lady.
I have traveled the world and met many with many a great warrior, but none compares to the mighty Ortega Valian. He is a true hero. Wait, forgive me. Are you the son of Ortega?
Yeah.
I knew it. Resemblance is uncanny. Anyway, I asked because he was staying in the adjacent room until only yesterday. He spoke of traveling hence to Ashram, where he hoped to acquire the magic key, but can that really have been yesterday? I cannot shake the feeling that I've been in deep slumber the last goddess knows how many years.
Don't talk to that lady in the room over there. She's kind of weird. Okay. To be fair, it is night.
Oh, I can hear them. I can hear them. I can hear all the people of the village talking. I'm still not knowing who you are, but thank you. Thank you so very, very much.
I was kind of expecting a bit more to change here, if I'm being honest.
But the village has gone to rack and ruin. I'm only having slept briefly, but the weeds grow wild and the grass unruly.
Yeah, did you know you can use one of them tango web thingies to slow down your enemies? I'm gonna tell you this, Cole. I ain't got the foggiest. Now I come to mention it, I must still be half asleep.
What do you have? Decent armor. And a good sword. Which I already have.
I'm having slept most deeply. For how many years was it, I wonder? I joke. A man cannot sleep for years. Haha, how silly. Ah, I'm not being tired at all yet. Please, may I play some more? Was I sleeping? But why was I sleeping outside? For so very long? For sure. The grass is having grown.
So there I was, traveling the world, then I stopped in to visit this place, and well, it's all blank after that. Yeah. That's how I remember. Started to find out more about those rumors of the magic key being down in Asham. What's that? Where's Asham? Southeast of Romaria. From here, that's to, sorry, where were we again? And there's this conspicuous poison swamp. Thanks, Miyazaki.
Oh, where's my dear son? He has run away with a pretty young fairy, not come home. I was so hoping to bless their marriage. Ah, young love. Where can they have gone to? What can they be doing?
I guess we're just not going to tell her. I suppose we'll sleep until morning and see if that, when Bandit wakes up.
Yeah, there really wasn't much benefit to doing this. He's still asleep. Oh, there's a monster. Oh, no. I suppose we could have gotten it at like any time though. Oh, I didn't examine this barrel. Mother's always telling me off, saying I need to stop stomping as it is unladylike. I'm not trying to walk in a manner that is normal. Abnormal. I actually hear thieves can tiptoe most quietly. Oh, I'm hoping I may be able to meet one. Wait, but how would I hear them coming? That could be a clue. So there's clearly a monster here. But where? Maybe it's time to consult. Let's see. Oh, there might be some things I missed.
There are a few things that I missed, actually. Hmm. Yeah, I think we might have to come back here. Yeah, we need an item. Okay. But what we will do... So first we'll go to Reeve. Not that this is an item I'm going to use, but may as well grab it. Oh, they must have changed it. There's apparently a book that would have given us a the meathead personality. And then if we go back to Romaria, I'll actually rest until night. And if we go to where the dog normally is, he leaves behind a stick. Which I otherwise had no reason to ever expect would be there. What does it do? Nothing. Apparently, if we examine this, we get Prim's Primer, which can provide the aristocrat personality. Hello, Lasada. Welcome in. Sorry, I was tabbed out.
Oh, dog. Lurf. Because of the day-night cycle in this game, there are so many random things that I might stumble past. I kind of wish that the animal instinct ability would tell you, like the monster is here, but you'll need something for it. Because, like, yeah, there's one that mentions the time of day, but that one in Norvik specifically required a, it's not a thief skill either. It's a specific item. I don't know what would prompt you to go back there, but...
I'd been wondering when I'd see you once more. Feels only right that I give you a token of my gratitude now since you've now rescued 10 monsters. Don't think your work is done. There are plenty more beasties out there waiting for your rescue.
5 vials of magic water.
Do come back soon now. The monsters love your little visits.
Did I save? I'll do it again. I think I'll probably wrap up stream pretty soon here. I just kind of want to explore the desert region a little bit. Maybe see if we can get to the next town. Why is everyone being like, I'll be the one with the magic key? If there's only one, someone important should probably have it. Unless they're just handing them out like candy at the pyramid. Lasada's repertoire of abilities gets a boost thanks to his improved understanding of monsters. Monster Pylon. Six of the monsters you've rescued on all enemies. Ooh, so that probably increases... That's probably like, that one character from Final Fantasy IX, where the more monsters you have, the more damage that does. The frog spell. So I've been here before. The scale shields was an upgrade at one point in time. Oh, that's an upgrade for Cthulhu's. There you go. All right. Time for the desert. What is this thing? Vampire cat. That's fun. That's great. Let's do Monster Pylon and see what that does. That's underwhelming. Hopefully that gets a lot stronger with time. I'm also curious if the stats of the monsters play into that at all. Suit of chainmail. And a thorn whip. I think that's weaker than the chain whip. Yeah. Nope. No one can use it. There we go. Ooh. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I did explore over here briefly off stream, but it's when I was grinding with Mod, and Mod got one shot, so it was not a great state of affairs. Whew. Yeah, this is a sudden spike in damage that all of these enemies are capable of. And it's very unassuming as well, because like when we went north and we started, oh my god, and we started running into like those zombie dogs and whatnot, I was like, oh, this seems like this might be, you know, something a lot more difficult. And it was, but it wasn't a significant increase. This is a little extreme. Alright, so there's a town there. I do know that somewhere in between that town and the bridge, there is a secret spot. But beyond that, I'm kind of going in blind. Let's see. Yeah, I passed it. And there's also one. No, this is actually fine, potentially, if we can get to a certain spot while it's still nighttime. Didn't even see the message, I just heard the vampire cat go Meh! Wow. Zap, Zin, Zoom, and Dodgy Dance. Okay, ability to evade, that makes sense. Sometimes resurrects a fallen ally at 1 HP. Okay. I guess I will use that sometimes. Can we please get to the secret spot in time? No, it's turning into day. You know what? Let's use Flame Flash. That's fine. Whoa. I don't understand why some enemies seem to get like 2 turns. Nice. Quickly, quickly. Where is it? At least we can use Sizzle now. Nice. I guess this. Oh, hello. I help thee. Verily, 'twould be mine honor. Arthur. That's cool. They listed that monster wrong. They said it was an ant gobbler. Well, not gonna complain. That's a cool one to have. Apparently, that might be the only thing of interest here. Oh, there's a shiny spot on the water. The 2 pairs of boxer shorts. Yeah, we're gonna need some kind of ability to come back there. Yeah, Bang isn't really keeping up. Yeah, Vampire Cats seem to have a decent amount of evasion. Which, again, does not seem to be an actual stat, unless it's tied in with agility, which I don't think it is. Leather Cape, Silver Rosary. A beast with bad luck. Is it just because it got turned into a cape that it has bad luck? Is that the implication there? Nice. So we're gonna get our teleport point set here. And if I remember right, there's something that only is available at night. So we'll come back here and sleep. There's also another monster over in the desert to the west that only appears at dusk. Nice. No, that wasn't effective. Keep. What did that do? How would you ever need to use that? Turbans, Silk Robe. Oh, there it is. Damn it. All right. Just a random bunny girl.
It can be easy to get lost in the sands to southwest. The desert is fairly light on landmarks after all. You know, I once managed to leave some of my things by some boulders down there a while ago. Sadly, I doubt I'll ever get them back. Frankly, I'm hopeless with directions as it is. I'd be putting my life on the line if I went back to that desert.
It's a mini medal. Woo!
Oh, I'm back to that spot down south I told you about, and the strange sound was completely gone. Maybe I just imagined it all. Maybe whatever was causing the noise had taken care of business and left.
That is nice that those hints change as you start to explore those things. Rabbit Girl. Yeah, we now explored all those. So yeah. Spells. Zoom. Asham. So I think we'll do everything except for the pyramid, and we'll leave that for next time.
Welcome to the town of Asham, Wanderers. Shop and theater in town of Ashram to the southeast. These establishments only accept clients at time of night. Okay. Pointy hat. Charmer. Happy camper. So we can finally buy some stuff that, Oh, I also gave the rabbit tails to, Kana. Just because the personality type that he had was really bad for his role. I think Ida's personality is we're also gonna have to change. Because it's, like, literally the worst stat growth possible.
Just visiting, are you? Well, this town is bleeding marvelous, especially at night, if you know what I mean. Hey!
Oh. All right. Warning, counterfeit dancing girls operate in this area. Beware of strange requests. How strange we talking? 1,000 apologies, but the theater does not open until evening, friend. Please, you must not make a nuisance of yourself. Leave the ladies to their practice. Now, girls, shake those hips. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, and a 2. Oh, we need the blue key. No. Yours is a face I have not seen before, friend. I must tell you of this place. When buying from our merchants, do not show any signs of desiring the item in question. Do so and the price will soar. You have been warned.
Our town is famed for its most exotic and alluring belly dancing. You must enjoy some while you are visiting us.
Heard a musk, friend? Monsters flock at the merest whiff of its pungent aroma. I use it whenever I want to test myself in battle. Buy some in an item shop and use it once you leave town. It'll make you very popular. I feel like that is the last thing that musk represents. Another blue door. There's so many things I want to buy, but I'm nowhere near rich enough for these prices. It might be time I learned how to haggle. A small shop on the corner counts all kinds of curios amongst its wares. However, the rarity of the goods there is matched only by the rarity of people who can actually afford them. The prices are ludicrous. Frankly, I question if the merchant who runs the establishment has any conscience to speak of. Do not allow him to take advantage of you now. Hello? Oh, these guys are cool. That's a good one. Smiley. I forget what these guys are called. But it's like a mimic coin bag. I don't like any kind of mimics. They're so cool. It's like a bag of something. Greetings, friend. I have been waiting. Just such a customer as you. Will you browse my wares? Nah. Never mind. Do not stand on ceremony, friend. Scrutinize, peruse, poke and prod all you wish. Knuckle dusters. Beastly bullwhip. Well, there you go. Oh, the edged boomerang. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Let's save and see if we can get some of those. Okay. It's pretty good. Like oomph powder. Reduces damage from enemy spells. What is this? Nothing that I sell has taken your fancy. How can this be? Friend, you must look again. Ah, that shop. It's only open at night. As it happens, a blade sold there has taken my fancy. Perhaps I'll head to the inn and rest there till nightfall. I do not have any other pressing matters after all.
I heard that Ortega bloke, the hero, who came here once and set off southward looking for some key. But he wasn't the sort to need a key to open the door. He'd have just bashed the thing in, eh? Hard as nails he was. I ought to be just like him when I grow up.
A couple different weapon shops. Ah. I was sleeping. Okay. I didn't see him over in the bed. Another item shop? Okay. Once the desert comes into view, head south and follow the line of the mountains. You'll reach a shrine in the center of a foul marsh.
The old man there knows something of the most valuable of items, the magic key. Okay, some armor. None of it any good. Do you know all that there is to know of this part of the world, friend? The kingdom of Ibis lies in the desert to the southwest of here. This knowledge will be of great use to you, I am sure. Oh, interact. Got your money. Oh, didn't examine the pot. Is there, Okay, this layout is strange. On my travels, I recently learned that there are certain weapons out there which are especially effective at wounding specific enemies. Supposedly a weapon of that ilk can be found in the nation of Ibis. Alas, I've been unable to find any notable gear here in Asham. It's looking like I'll soon be Ibis-bound if I'm to improve my chances in battle. Let's see if there are any people to talk to inside the inn. We're not going to rush there until later. It's a tough guy tattoo. Thug. Oh, we can access this room. But for what reason? Ah. Pouch of coagulant. As I was strolling through town the other day, I spotted a curious bag upon the ground. When I went for a closer look, I realized it was no bag, but a monster. I tried to capture the creature, but it scurried away before I could get within reach, giggling all the while. If I had a pouch of musk, perhaps the monster would not be so keen to escape me. It takes a bag to catch a bag, you might say. Huh. I didn't have to use that, did I? If anything, I have more musk than when I entered the village. Is it just because we have a monster wrangler on the team? Maybe you only have to use specific skills if you don't have a monster wrangler. But as far as I know, the friendly monsters are a new mechanic for this game, so I don't know. Okay. So let's save and see if we can find that secret spot at dusk. There are 2 more secret spots to explore, and then the pyramid and the activities that we can do here at night. Oh, that's not... I forgot. Whoopsies. Okay. I'm excited because I think I know something that's going to happen in this town. I'm just making an assumption based on my general knowledge of Dragon Quest games. But I definitely want to get another edged boomerang. If it's not too expensive. But we have so much money. Like, if you were switching party members, I don't know why you would be, but if you were, I could understand purchasing a whole bunch of equipment, and money might be a problem, but otherwise, not really. Perfect. I'll say the zombie dogs do have pretty cool designs. Despite that not being my usual aesthetic. I like the skeletal limb that they have. Southwest is Ibis. Is that another actual, like, town? Ah, it looks like it. Okay. Oh god, that's so bright. So we should just be able to go straight. That's not it, apparently. There we go. And there is just something super cool about that from the back perspective in these games. Like Pokemon, Golden Sun, you know, Phantasy Star, this. There's just something really nice about it that I really wish that Etrian Odyssey would have. Alright, so this is the area. So while we're here, we can get some oomph powder. And a prayer ring, apparently. Still don't know why that gets so much fanfare. Or not. Yeah, this guide seems to have the locations correct, but a lot of the details on what's where are incorrect. This is also wrong. Okay. I think they got them swapped. So it's in fact a location to the southwest we need to find. Yeah, they totally had them swapped. Okay. The desert's actually pretty large. Let's heal. Just because we might start running into some fairly significant enemies. And what I'll probably... We'll explore the two towns and these secret spots now. And I'll unlock the pyramid and get all the sparkles at a later point. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, good thing I healed. Loving Living, a Grinner's Guide. A gold chain and a ruby wristband. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oops. I just want to sort them. What is the gold chain? Oh, yeah, we can be a charmer. That makes sense. feel like type makes the most sense. Wait, there's some more? Garish Garb. Oh, well, there you go. Exclusive armor for the Gadabout. I'm really curious. What? No, doesn't change anything. All right. I was thinking that the boxer shorts might change the sprite. The secret spot should be like just left of this grassy area here. Perfect. I just gotta wait for time to pass. I came here in search of a rare exotic monster that I hope to defeat to prove my strength, but try as I might, the creature yet evades me. There we go. Oomph powder. Yeah, okay, we can forget that now. I'm just gonna let time pass like this. Ugh. And then we'll explore those towns, and that'll do it. There he is. Fixer. Healy is over the moon now that they've got more heal slime pals. Bam. And then we got some messages about Ibis, but I don't know. Oh. Crabber dabber do. Oh, okay. That was interesting. That's a fairly significant defense buff. It seems crits completely ignore defense buffs. Wow. Ibis. Oh, there's something over there.
What are you looking at? I'm here to get that meteorite bracer. No one's going to get in my way. No one, understand?
Doesn't seem like a dungeon. It could be. Secret path? It wasn't that secret. But if you say so. Okay. I've said it before, but I really like the proximity flame sound effects. It's a meteorite bracer.
Who dares disturb my slumber? Was it you?
Yeah.
And was it you who plundered the treasure chest before me?
Yeah.
Gosh, you're very honest, aren't you? Jolly good. Well, don't let me keep you.
Okay. Have a good night. All right. Didn't expect that. How does this work? Do you fight the skeleton? I don't know. I can't see anyone. Maybe if I go to the game FAQs guide. That's not the name of that location. Oh, apparently it doesn't matter. Massive increase to agility. Ha. I'm gonna give that to myself. Spells being sealed, not an issue. Yeah, we got paralysis. Honestly, bedazzling is a good thing for them to be immune to. Yeah, I think that's good. Because we really want to make sure that Anna doesn't get their spells sealed, ever. Although it would be nice if they attacked faster so they could cast magic for Lasada attacks. I really optimize the damage. Yeah, that's a huge increase. Ah, well. I'm also just really curious how a modern Dragon Quest game, like again 8 or 11, works in terms of, because like a lot of this, well, that's silly. Why does this exist? Oh, a turban. Cool. Because clearly a lot of the map design in this game is influenced by the fact that this was originally an NES game. So dungeons and whatnot, like this place in particular, have these really strange layouts to them that you wouldn't generally see in a game that is more modern. Welcome to the Palace of Ibis. You must be exhausted after crossing the vast expanse of the desert. Please take your time and relax. And the problem is items could be literally anywhere. Whole bunch of locked. Oh, cat. Shame that noise suppression does that. Oh well. You've just crossed the desert, have you not? How do I know? Because your nose is peeling, silly. Oh, that's the red door. Alright. Time to ransack. The pyramid is in the ancestral resting place of the royal family, harboring their noble remains and their treasures. It is the prospect of finding these riches that leads so many thieves to enter. Is nothing sacred. I stole your book. Fail is a 4-letter word, kind of like how you failed to protect me from stealing your book. Leap before you look. Oh, that's a blue door. Ooh, you seem strong and reliable, Wanderers. The Queen is sure to like you. I appreciate that the doors are so obviously color-coded. Ooh, pot.
From what I hear, the pyramid's got more tricks and traps in it than treasures. You best watch yourself if you're heading that way.
You're adventurous, yes? Then you're no doubt reckless enough to wish to visit the Great Pyramid. Then be warned, there are places within its walls where magic has no effect whatsoever.
Eh.
It is my sworn duty to protect the Queen, with my life if necessary. And I could not be happier. To have her radiance greet me each and every day is pure bliss. For the sake of my Queen, I would give my life in an instant. Ah, my Queen. Ooh.
Alright. Put in the simp and simper, I guess.
Have you heard the innocent song of the children? It is said that in it lies the secret of the pyramid. But though I have listened hard and often, I cannot make it out.
The song of the children? You mean the Skibbity Toilet song? Is that where the magic key is hidden? Inside the Skibbity Toilet?
Come, let us sing. Let us sing the song together. Old King Pharaoh had 4 buttons, and 2 of them he blessed. First the eastest of the east, and then the westest of the west. The others he considered worse, and placed upon each one a curse. So touch them not by Pharaoh's crown, or we will all come tumbling down.
I'm not gonna worry about that until bad shit happens.
Those around me praise my beauty endlessly, but what use is beauty? Is it not fickle and fleeting? Do not concern yourself with physical beauty. Strive only to have a beautiful heart. Hearts do not grow haggard.
Ah, you haven't heard of hagmaxing, ma'am.
Hearts aside, I know why you've come to my land. There's something you seek, is there not? Well, I must warn you, Ibis is a dangerous place. Our ancestors who built the great structures you now see ruined did not take kindly to nosy adventurers. Be it in the Great Pyramid to the north in the desert, or the catacombs below your feet, our feet, think twice before you decide to open any chests. And with that, I bid you a safe journey.
Alright, I'm gonna ransack everything.
Our beloved queen fears no being in this world or any other. Why, the Archfiend himself would fall to his knees before her incomparable beauty. We are the handmaidens of her exalted majesty. Every little girl in Ibis dreams of being entrusted with our sacred duty.
I suppose that warning was about the skeleton friend we made. Okay, well, nothing seems to be going on here, which means I need to examine all the pots and torches very carefully. No? Nothing? Okay, well, whatever. Zoom! Alright. So let's save the game and try not to get scammed. Yeah, edged boomerang.
My, you certainly have an eye for a bargain, friend. Shall we shake on the paltry sum of 14,400 gold coins? Nope. Ugh, our most wily and hard-nosed negotiator. I bow before your unrivaled bargaining prowess. Very well, shall we say 7,200 gold coins? Surely this price will please even such an expert as yourself. No. May the Lord in heaven have mercy. You mean to put me out of business, friend? I can go no lower than 3,600. To do so would be to take bread from the mouths of my dear children. Deal? Nah. Please, friend, to go any lower would be to place my livelihood in jeopardy. But since you are a friend, just this once I can offer you a price of 1,800 gold coins. This is perfect, no? Will not take this most reasonable offer? That is a shame. Oh well, perhaps next time. Now, is that truly a one-time offer? Alright. Truly? You'll pay this price. Awarded for being ripped off. Friend, you are a friend indeed. You're welcome here anytime. But I mean, I got it. I mean, that's a reasonable price if I'm being honest. I'm gonna buy another one. Nah. Nah. Nah.
Yeah. Not really sure if I should put all our eggs in one basket here, so I'll buy one. You know what? Maybe I should just get an extra one for the Cthulhu's, honestly. Nah. Lasada already has the edge boomerang. Unless we want to give like a bullwhip to Lasada or Cthulhu's, it's not super worth it. I think we're good with what we got. Okay. We'll sleep until nighttime. Also, we don't know what that store up top is gonna have. Oh. They might have some expensive things there. And if they just have the edge boomerang at a cheaper price than 1,800, then, you know. Rest until night. It'd be silly if that's all the mechanic was, but... Ooh. Baths here are for the use of both men and women. How very unpleasant. Truly a mischievous theme. Coagulant can be used to confuse monsters. It probably says that in the description. Oh, this guy has a lot of stuff. Bonk an enemy on the head with this, and you'll be treated to a feast for the ears. Is this just a Gadabout exclusive weapon? Does it do anything? Ah, okay, so the sprite for this is apparently a paper fan. Yeah, and it's a Gadabout exclusive weapon. Yeah, we already have a chain whip for Cthulhu, so there's not much point in getting another one. Hen's Tooth. Lucky Devil. Okay. It's a pretty good luck increase. I prefer an agility increase, if we're being honest. Alright. I think we're good to save and check out what's going on in the theater. I'm guessing that the magic key is going to allow us to open all the blue doors. There's been too many. And then I think there were black doors back in Aliahan. I'm not sure what's going to open, like, steel... like, bars, like, for the prison and stuff like that.
Please do not disturb me. They're just getting to the best part.
Oh, Vashti! Vash, my little Vasharoon. Go on, girl. Crikey, she's a blinder. Well, hey!
Belly dancing is so much fun to watch. Come sit down with me and I'll explain the art, the ethos, and the moves.
Oh, the moves. Oh.
Welcome to the theater, honored guests. Please make yourselves at home.
Oh, is that there all there is to it? Damn. Oh, you're new. Hello.
Oh, me. Oh, my. Just look at you. What a handsome fellow you are. I wish to give you the priceless gift of Puff Puff. Will you permit me? Goodness me, but I cannot see to you all at once. Whatever do you think I am?
Efficient.
Just you, my sweet. You and you alone. Come now, will you follow me to my private chamber? Oh, I am so happy to hear you say this.
Me too.
Come then, follow me.
Okay, bye, guys. Don't wait up. All right, let's add it.
She's taking real shame to you. Sure, all when you're done, okay?
So this can be any character in the party, but it has to be a male character at the front of the party to trigger this.
Now, just sit right here on the bed. That's it, my sweet. It is all right with you if I turn off the light, yes? Here we go then.
I mean, who am I to refuse?
Puff, puff, puff. Puff, 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 puff. Puff, puff. Puff, 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 puff.
What? What are you?
Puff, puff, puff. Puff, 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 puff.
Hey, that tickles.
Not bad, eh? I give a puff puff and an half, I do.
Theme of panic.
My sweets, meet my father. He is the greatest practitioner of the puff puff in all the lands of the world.
Nice to meet you, sir.
That's me done then. Don't be a stranger, eh, sunshine?
Oh, you're done, huh?
So, my sweet, how are you feeling? Are you soothed and calmed? I do hope so. You will come and visit us again soon, yes?
I'm more alarmed and disturbed. Don't talk about coming.
So, my sweet. Oh, yeah, it's the same line. Yeah. Well, that it's a pair of leg warmers.
Don't you go giving my girl any funny ideas, yeah? She's got enough of your own already.
But yeah, that's a running gag in the series. It's supposed to be like a massage or a different kind of chest-on experience. I know in one game the joke is like it flashes back and she's holding like two slimes against the character's head, so you can kind of fill in the blanks there. Oh no. So how was it? Sounds magical. Right. Shall we get going? Awarded for enjoying a puff puff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, Lasada, I feel like you missed out. I mean, I just happened to be in the lead here, you know. I mean, could have been any of us. All right. Well, I think that's enough for our adventure for now. It's also kind of a good spot to like pause this for a bit and get back to the other games I wanted to play, like the Legend of Dragoon and Wild Arms 3. So I don't know if I'll necessarily stream that tomorrow, but if I stream something next weekend that isn't Zenless Zone Zero, it's probably going to be one of those, probably Wild Arms. So thanks for hanging out and being traumatized along with me. And I will see you when I see you. Take care of yourselves and peace out. You are welcome, Cthulhu's. Bye-bye.